Hello, hi, my name's Nick Burgess. I'm a quant analyst. I work in financial services and I specialize in interest rate trading, pricing, and risk. Today, I want to share with you about an online compiler and debugger for C++ called OnlineGDB. It's a free tool. It runs in the cloud, nothing to install, and it's a fantastic tool to work with. It looks like this. And the way it works is that on the top right, you get to pick your language. It doesn't have to be C++. So you can pick sort of C++ version you want to work with, or any other major language you want to sort of work with. For example, Python. I use Python all the time too. So I'm using C++. I'm going to pick 2020 as the programming version. And the first thing you want to do is to log in. You don't have to log in. You can just use it as it is. But if you do log in, you can save your work on GitHub and use some more advanced features, which is great. You get to save your work. And when you save your work, it's stored in a project. It can be a single file, or it can be multiple files. So if I go into my existing projects just to show you some of my a code snippet as an example, it's a fantastic tool for prototyping and just learning C++ language. I don't typically use it for anything more than that, but you can do that. So here I'm going to load up a swap pricing example where I wanted to prototype how to sort of set up algorithmic differentiation, automatic differentiation, AAD. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull up my project. Here it is. And what I've done here is I was prototyping the price of swap, an interest rate swap, and to get analytical real-time risk at the same time. So I'm using AAD. So you'll see all this dot and bar notation, depending if I'm using tangent or joint mode, something specific to AAD. So here's my code, my prototype code, and here's my main statement. To run the code, you just press run, which is up here in the top. And it's pretty quick, and out come the results on the console screen. If you want to debug, you press debug. You can see all your locals on the right, and you can see the debug sessions on the bottom in the console. When you're ready to start, press start. Now I'm going to put some breakpoints first, otherwise you won't see much happen. And I'm going to put some breakpoints on the F bar and DF bar, which is my forward rate risk and my discounting risk for my interest rate swap. To start the debugging session, you press start. And off we go. Now the green line it's already hit sort of my breakpoint. If you want to continue, press continue. It steps into your function. Here's your F bar. Continue again. Here's your DF bar, the discount risk. And if I go to the end of the function, which I can sort of see all my local variables and their final states. Continue one more time to the end of the main routine and out of the routine. And that's the end of my debugging session here quickly. When you finish debugging, you press stop. Now, the other features you've got, which are quite nice, you can share your code. So you press share, you get some links to share your code with yourself, with your friends, and also to embed code in posts and forums and the like. That's in the sharing link. You can save your code. You can beautify and line up all the indentation nicely. You can download. So it's got some really nice features, fantastic for prototyping, fantastic also for learning C++ without having to spend anything. It's a free tool. Runs on the cloud, nothing to install, and it's great to work with. So that's the overview of OnlineGDB. Thank you for your time, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.